I'm just afraid we're going to gin up another war. I think it's really irresponsible. I don't think there's a good reason for it. And even if there were, there'd be way too many civilian casualties and destruction. Even if the U.S. were supposedly the good guys and they won, I'm not sure what they'd win. You know, more instability in the Middle East.
I heard Iran was making threats to bomb, to nuke people.
Iran doesn't have nuclear weapons. That's been shown to be a lie.
Okay.
And we're threatening them with an attack, supposedly to stop them from developing nuclear weapons.
It's all about oil. That's why we're driving a smart car.
I'm here to bring awareness so people don't support another war and support a war against Iran. I'm here to be the voice to all of the millions of innocent people that have lost their lives in this war, a voice to all of the families of the soldiers who have fought in this war, and a voice to all of the Iranians that don't need their country destroyed and their people destroyed from another war.
The next attack is coming, I heard it on TV. Some important politicians said we've got to drive them into the sea. Round up all the Arabs, send them back from where they came. Who cares if they are citizens? They're fanatics all the same. The next attack is coming, said dictators west and east. And New York cannot rest until all the rebels are deceased. So send along those helicopters and we will shoot them all. And we'll cut social services and build a shopping mall. The next attack is coming, said the CEO. So we need to drill for oil, build more pipelines, don't you know? If these Arabs do not like it, and we need the military here, the American people will support us, whether out of greed or fear. The next attack is coming, I heard an Afghan child say, my family was killed by a plane the other day. And when I grow up, I will get them back. So I say, beware America, here comes the next attack. The next attack is coming, said Cheney to his men. And if it doesn't, we can make one happen again. Every war we've ever been in was started with a lie. And this war is good business, so today's the day for you to die. The next attack is coming.
I think that their threat is so minuscule to us that there's some other reason behind what they're trying to do.
What do you think that
Money, oil, you name it. You know, anything besides our freedoms, anything besides a threat to us. You know, Iran has not threatened us, and they aren't a threat to us. They can't possibly be a threat to us. We're the biggest threat on the planet as far as you know, military power is concerned. So how can they threaten us?
Israel's got a nuke, though they won't admit it. We have a nuke. We're the only country that's ever used a nuke. India has a nuke. Pakistan has a nuke. So Israel, I think, obviously feels that they would benefit, and really that's, I think, primarily due to the fact that we supply them with billions of dollars worth of arms every year. They continue this kind of bellicose attitude towards Iran. Will obviously continue to fund Israel with money. The last thing we need to do is give Israel more money or help benefit them by starting a war with Iran. I mean, no one needs to use a nuke. It's insanity. So I'm hoping this doesn't happen, you know.
They're ready to start a new war in Iran. I mean, it's all over the news, but you know, you also just get a feeling that it's going to happen, and we just are here to prevent that. Little children, women, I don't know, just innocent people are going to be killed. And I personally am not going to let it happen if I can do something to stop it.
What would be so bad about a war with Iran?
People die.
And we've already spent 10 years, 11 years, at a no-end kind of...
Quagmire?
Yes, or just doesn't make any sense, especially now.
Who do y'all think would benefit from a war with Iran?
Israel.
Israel.
And not only that,
maybe not even them.
Well,
Israel-
nobody.
In the
nobody
would in the long
really,
term, no.
yeah,
but in the
benefit.
short term, Israel would, or at least the Likud party would.
I've been concerned for a long time about the U.S. getting involved in a war with Iran. I think it would be a disaster for the people in the region and disaster for not only the U.S. but the rest of the world too, in terms of disrupting oil supplies and this sort of thing. And I'd like to see it stop before it gets started. As I was telling this lady over here, I sometimes regret that I didn't spend more time demonstrating against the Iraq War before it started, and hopefully this time we'll get it right early on.
Who do you feel would benefit from a war with Iran?
Well, actually, there's probably very few people. A lot of people have said that Israel would. I tend to think that they would not really benefit that much directly. It would probably touch off other things in the region they would not find beneficial. I mean, certainly some of the oil companies would benefit from it. They would find their own oil properties were increasing tremendously in value, and that'd be a real concern. Certainly, I don't see anything that the U.S. would get out of it.
Love humanity, love humanity. Cut out your sanity, cut it out. Killing people for vanity, stop killing